Well, happy Father's Day, everybody. This is Sunday, June 16th, Father's Day 2024. And today we've got the Hidden Treasure Long Shot software program. We completed it about 5 days ago, tuned it up, and it is really a gem. Now, as you know, and most of you have been at this game a long time, there's no better feeling than cashing on a big win ticket. I still, in fact, I still find occasion to brag about the $212 win horse I got, and it was several years ago, but it never leaves my mind because it was so exciting. And the nice thing, the interesting thing about long shots is they are not the type of horses most of us are going to find in the past performances. In other words, the reason they're long shots is because most handicappers and the general public for sure simply can't see the maybe subtle signs that create a long shot play. Now, the Hidden Treasure method by Dan Speller, and you're probably familiar with Dan Speller. He did the bank robber method, payday overlays. He did quite a few long shot systems, and in our opinion, he's probably the best long shot producer, best long shot author that this game's ever seen. And really, it comes down to, and this is no exaggeration, picking long shots comes down pretty much to a science. And guys like Dan Speller who have this ability to notice patterns with long shots, they're the ones that overall probably make the best overall ROI return on the game. Even though these prices won't hit often, you like this one and profit pattern long shots, his bank robber, etc., will show a long-term profit. You just got to be patient with them. Here, for example, now here's a $92 horse. And again, if you look at the past performances on this horse, Saucy 6 at Gulfstream, you'd immediately be the first horse you'd throw out. But the methodology saw something in this horse that obviously no one else did, since it was pretty close to the longest shot in the field, and you were rewarded with a 92.80 payoff. So again, if you, and what we ask here is, can you, other than throwing a dart, would you be able to pick these horses? And probably not, because Dan Speller said, what if someone had already developed a method of play, a purely mechanical method of play, as well as software that would allow you to cash in on huge payoffs like the ones mentioned above? And that's what authors like Dan Speller are able to do. Now, the interesting thing about long shot methods, and at least for most folks can't handle long shots because they can't handle runouts. And obviously you're going to have some runouts when you are dealing with these kind of prices, because the average mutual here is in the $32 range, winning percentage around 12%. But over the long run, and we've got 144,000 plus race test database that we've looked at this on, it produced a 92% positive ROI. And again, there are going to be huge ups and downs. You're going to hit $67 horses, and you're not going to hit any for a while. But if you stick with this and stick with it on the win, just on the win end, even though it does very well on place and show, you will be making in the neighborhood of 90% positive ROI, and there's really not much else out there like that. So I mean, if you just have the patience, or you can have a separate bankroll, bet $2 on every one of them, or do a slight progression where you're going up $1 after every 5 bets, you will in the long run do very well with this thing. And again, we have a 142,000 race test. We looked at this and I think the best price we had over the test was a couple years back, was like a $183 horse at Monmouth. But you will hit some big prices, not only on the win end, but on the place and show end. And well, here's a $40 horse at Santa Anita, $31 horse at Gulfstream Park. Here's this horse, 40-1, and just missed, almost got there. So you'll get a lot of place and show horses that pay really good prices too. And often when you get one of these prices, you always have to, when the system comes up with a horse, even if you're just doing small exotics, you always got to include that horse, usually underneath, second, third, or fourth, in that, if you're playing trifectas, superfectas. But you've always got to consider these horses in the exotic. Again, here's another 40-1 shot that ran second. And often when they do run second, the favorite is the winner. And so you can get some really good exactas just using these long-priced horses with the favorite in the race. Again, 25-1 place horse. 37-1. Here's a field, 6-horse field, but 37-1, and the horse ran second. So again, this is something really every horse player should have, a good, reliable long shot method. And again, when you're dealing with Dan Speller, again, who we feel, and again, we've seen so many authors over the years that have done decent long shot programs, but Dan Speller really is the best. So if you want to have the opportunity to catch on some really, really big payoffs, and again, stick with it, and you will make a very, very nice positive ROI over the long run. The hidden treasure method you will really, really enjoy. 9788. Give us a call, 1-800-696-0067. Call us with any questions or order from our website. Thanks, and we'll talk to you next time.